everybody. So today I'm going to be planning in my Erin Condren Daily Petite. So I know I've done some time lapses of these before, so if you've seen any of those, you kind of know, one, I'm all over the place, and two, that I like to try to decorate it some, but keep it pretty functional. This planner is mainly for my to-do lists. So for work and just around the house, like a lot of my detailed to-do lists that I wouldn't put in my weekly spread. Because I like my weekly spread to be a good overview of what's going on during the week. So what I'm doing now is I like to put some washi along the top, because as much as I like the layers design here, I don't necessarily want it on every single page because I like, some variety. Sorry, my Tombow, I love the Tombow. It's amazing, but the little thing keeps moving over. But yeah, so I like the layers theme and pattern, but I also like having a little bit of variety, and so I'll try to put a little washi along the top for top banner kind of thing for each day. And so this is from Planner Kate washi. I got it recently. She had a flash birthday sale this past week or something like that. I just remember it happened and I jumped on it, and then like the next day or 2 days later it was already shipping, and I was like, that's pretty amazing. Granted, I didn't get a ton because TPC sale is coming up this week and I'm trying to save and budget for that. There's plenty of stuff that I want to get, but I also don't want to go crazy with everything like I had in the past. So let's see. Do I have any just any? I do. So what I'm trying to do now is just focus on 2 days at a time. Usually I'll go through and do the same thing for every day. So I'd go through and do the washi for every day, and then the date for every day, and I'm trying to be a little bit less scattered with everything. I'm so excited. I love fall. Fall is my favorite time of year. So I'm originally from Michigan. I'm living in North Carolina now. And anybody who's lived in the Midwest or up north just knows that winter is about 8 months of the year. And, the first snowfall or two are super pretty. And then after that, it just is gross. And there's really no other way to describe that. It's just gross. It gets slushy and, it's freezing. And because it's slush, I feel like my feet were always wet, and it just never helped to, getting warm. And then, at least up north, spring is usually mud season. And again, I'm not a huge fan of all the mud and wet and everything. And fall is just always my favorite time, seeing the change in the leaves and all the colors. It's just, I think it's gorgeous. And the cool crisp weather, and I love wearing sweaters and all that sort of stuff, and scarves. And so it's your first opportunity to start wearing those things, but you don't need to have a heavy winter coat. Anyway, it's wonderful. But down here in North Carolina, fall doesn't usually happen until probably December, or at least what I consider fall weather. And so, by the time it's what I think fall weather is, it lasts for about 2 weeks, and then it's, starts to warm up again. But this year, I think we had a pretty decent fall winter. We had some good cold nights, and and whatnot. But I think this past week was the last week we were going to have any real winter weather, at least down here, you know, so colder, well, winter down south means cold and rainy. And by cold, I mean, you know, in the 50s and 40s and, you know, 30s, maybe 20s at night, but it's not that cold, honestly, but colder and rainy. And I was looking at all of this, all of this is to say, I was looking at the forecast for this coming week, and it looks like it's supposed to be getting into the 70s. So it's nice that we're gonna have some nice sunny days, dry up the ground, not get so, you know, be so wet constantly. But at the same time, I kind of am gonna miss wearing my jackets and whatnot. So, oh well, it's okay. I know my daughter's gonna love it. She doesn't understand just yet because she's just over a year and a half. Her birthday is in July, so she's a little summer baby. But so she doesn't understand quite yet what it means, you know, for nice weather. And lately, we've been able to go to the park pretty frequently, thankfully. But I'm also glad that we haven't been able to go every single day because of the rain. And I just, she starts to understand that when it's raining, we don't go to the park. But now that it's going to start being nice every day, I don't think she's going to put two and two together that Mom can't go to the park every single day because she also has to work. And as nice as it is to work from home, it's also kind of hard because my poor little one doesn't always comprehend that some days are busier than others. So some days means we can, you know, go to the park and do all kinds of fun stuff, while other days we have to do errands or clean a bunch, or Mom has meetings and whatnot. And she's still figuring all that stuff out, which I know she'll get the hang of it. She's still young, but I feel bad. So let's see. Right now what I'm doing is I'm just putting down my basic spread for Monday and Tuesday, since they're, you know, pretty much on the same day. Well, not same day, you know, I don't really have to flip a ton to do Monday and Tuesday. So I am doing so this over here is going to be all of my work stuff, and my emails is pretty much like how I track how much work I get done, because I get so many emails a day. It's crazy. And so I can get through a lot, and then I'll walk away from my computer for, you know, a couple hours, and I'll come back during nap time, and my inbox is, you know, more full than it was in the morning when I first sat down. And it's like, no, you did get through, you know, like 30 or 40 emails this morning. It's just you've gotten that much more again. So it helps me remember that I am being productive. I am getting through my workload, but some days it can be discouraging. So that's just kind of why I like tracking it. It also kind of helps me track what hours I work, because I'll put down, you know, what time I start and stop and where my inbox was at the time, to see, you know, did I work enough today? How late do I need to stay up to get through the rest of this stuff and whatnot? So let's see, is Monday and Tuesday pretty well? I know I'm going to come back and put more stuff in. Oh no, I do need to put a few more things in. So Mom Fuel is 100% going to be a tomorrow, which I guess if I'm posting this on Monday, it's going to be, you know, today. It's going to be a Monday thing, 100% always. Let's see, and I know Monday I have laundry to do. I need to check their discussion posts. And I'm trying to get better about reading, even if it's just a couple of pages a day. So I'm gonna start tracking that a little bit, kind of remind myself, hey, sit down, do it. So that's what, you know, this middle section I'm using for is reminders. Hey, you need to do this, or, you know, you remember you wanted to do this activity, all sorts of stuff like that. And then I need to post a couple of things. So this is the subscription from Avalon and Ninth, their monthly subscription. Ooh, and these two, this is where I'm getting the headers from, and oh, those are so pretty. I'll use those in a weekly spread though, but I'm gonna use these. So let's see, I think I'll go ahead and just use the gray because I don't want to overpower the colors too much over here right now. But I'm gonna need that there. And let's see, on Tuesday, I 100% need this down here because on Tuesday, so since it's TPC week, on Tuesday, Caitlin is going live in the Facebook group for TPC. I know she's going live with Tipsy Dog Designs or Stephanie Grandvance, and so I'm going to use purple there. If you didn't see one of my recent posts about my weekly next week, I used another purple little icon thing to mark that. So that was fun. Oh yeah, I need one of the something else there too. Hello, Sarah. You're a smart one. Although I shouldn't jinx myself because as soon as I say this, I know I'm going to jinx myself, but I feel like I'm not being flippy around like crazy today. Okay, so there's Monday and Tuesday. Pretty much done, I think. Okay, now Wednesday and Thursday. Here we go. So we're going to follow the same kind of thing. And I have some super cute washi from Beyond Paper Flowers in honor of the Big Ol' Live on Wednesday night and for the sale starting on Thursday. And you'll see in just a sec. It just makes my heart happy. I think she has a kit too that matches this washi. It's may or may not be in my cart already, you know, to use on a TPC sale week. So I know I'm like all over the place with this, and I don't want to waste it and just go, you know, across the entire thing, but I'm probably wasting more by trying to follow the pattern. So here we have this pretty, TPC Nation washi. Do all the things you need for a Big Ol' Live, which is going to be Wednesday the 10th this month. And then the sale starts the next day. Just makes me so happy. Is it just me, or do other people get enjoyment from hearing the tape like as it unrolls? I don't know why. I really feel satisfying for some reason. Okay, Wednesday and Thursday. Wednesday and Thursday. And so let's see, Thursday, I think it's gonna be a little bit cloudy. And these weather stickers, I don't remember exactly where I got them from. I think they were in an Erin Condren mystery subscription a while back, but I can't remember. And then let's see, Wednesday is gonna be all sunshine. Let's go ahead and use a purple. I kind of like how small they are, and they just, you know, so small and dainty and just fit perfectly right in there, since I don't have a, you know, a date that I'm going to put there because, you know, the date's so large and, you know, already included for me. Why would I get a date dot and put it there? And, you know, I'm just tracking a little bit of the weather here so I can remember at a glance, oh yeah, today's supposed to be sunny. Maybe I should, you know, get outside, go for a walk today. Or, oh, it's rainy. Maybe we should stay inside and, you know, do some housework. Or something like that, or, excuse to have, a movie during lunchtime or something, all those fun things. Keeping a little toddler busy on a rainy day. Oh, it's not always the easiest. Because she is like her dad. She loves to be outside. I think she would live outside if we let her. And poor girl, she's just like me when I was younger. I mean, I still do this sometimes, not as much anymore, which I probably should. But when I was younger, I would forget to eat because I just get so preoccupied in what I was doing that I just, would forget, whether that be playing or, like playing outside with people or inside doing, who knows, whatever. But I would just forget. And that was her today. She just completely forgot that she needed to eat something. She just wanted to stay outside with her Mimi and just keep on playing. So I'm just gonna pull some of these thin washi strips here. This one is from Stormy Creatives. So I think they were having a sale a while back. I don't remember when. I know I've had these strips for a while, but I kind of wanna, I liked how on the Monday and Tuesday, I put that little strip down to block off my home reminder stuff to the email stuff. I did not intend to do that with everything. It's just, these two came in a pack, which is why I pulled the thin one too to put in the spread. And I don't have a thin one of this, but I thought, the polka dots would look good. So there's that. Now I have to go back to see, what all did I put in there? What do I need to remember? Okay, yeah, workout, reading, and that. Oh yeah, and I have the big old live on Wednesday. Okay, I think I can remember what's going on. I do need to check discussions again. I'm gonna do that on Thursday though. Oops. So I mean, I could check them probably every single day, but I kind of feel bad saying this. But I don't, it takes so much time to get into a course just to check their discussions that I would prefer there to be several students who have posted, and so I can, go ahead and do all of that at once rather than doing, one student every day. It's just, yeah, just trying to use my time effectively is all. And so I have been doing this workout challenge so far this month. I say so far this month, it's been 1 week. But I've been doing this workout challenge, this 30-day challenge, because I need to, and I just, being a stay-at-home mom who also works full-time and takes care of the house and dog and, all kinds of things, it's a little hard sometimes. Ooh, the pink goes with the floppy flower. I like that. I'm not usually a big pink fan, but I like how the pink goes with the floppy flower. We'll do that. But I've never been one to just, sit and do like a workout. I'd rather do an activity that ends up being, a workout. But I don't always have the time or the energy to do that. So I decided, I found this 30-day yoga challenge, which I know some people will be like, ugh, yoga. But you know what? It's low impact and it's not super strenuous, and it helps me to stretch out and whatnot. And it just, I feel better after doing it. And so much better than I would if I were to do like an aerobic exercise or something like that, because I don't know if it's a post-pregnancy thing or if it's just a my body kind of thing, but some of those workouts are really strenuous and leave me hurting in a bad way more than, not being active. And so I just decided that I would try something low impact and to kind of work my muscles in a less strenuous way and see how that goes. And I've been liking it so far. Granted, I didn't do it Friday because I was pretty busy with some things around the house. And then yesterday we had a pretty busy day, and by the time we got home, I did not want to do much of anything. I really just wanted to fall down in bed, which I did. And so, yeah. So I'm just putting my big cleaning things up here. So like I did laundry on Monday, which Monday or Tuesday, depending, but that's always my laundry day. Thursday is always my clean the bathroom day. And so instead of like writing it in my list, since I figure, that's the big thing I do that day every week, I might as well just use up my stickers and put them there. But anyway, I've really been enjoying it. I didn't do it yesterday. I need to catch up today because my husband's actually out. He's going to see what's wrong with my car. I don't think it's anything too serious. The check engine light came on the other day while I was out getting groceries and running errands. And it's been a while since I've had my oil changed. And so I was like, well, honey, why don't we do that and see, And so he did. That's what we did this morning. We went over to his parents and let our daughter play with Mimi, because she is her favorite person. Anytime we're over there, I am chopped liver, and not in the good way, like, if it was a dog, chopped liver is a great thing. But yeah, my child wants absolutely nothing to do with me when we're over there. But I mean, it's okay, because I get a little bit of a break and Mimi enjoys it, so. But yeah, so my husband changed my oil and the light didn't go off. And so I think he's going to play a little disc golf, and then he's gonna head over to get the code read and see what's going on with my my car. And oh wait, did I forget? Yeah, I forgot. Caitlin's going live on Thursday as well. Let's see. So I did purple and heel, and let's go ahead and use a yellow one for Thursday. Yeah, he's gonna do a little disc golf because that's what he does as his, hobby / activity thing. Which is great, gets him outside. It's something he can build skill at, and if he wants to do it competitively one day, he's more than welcome to. He's actually pretty good. He used to play in college a lot and hasn't lately, mostly because we've been moving around and, whatnot, and then having a tiny little one. And when she was a newborn, there was no way I was going to let him, go off every Sunday. And well, I should rephrase that. He does go off every Sunday to go hunting, which is totally fine by me because it fills our freezer with meat. However, and then for him to turn around and go and play disc golf as well, I'm like, pick one. So during hunting season, he does that, and the rest of the year he plays disc golf, and so it's fine by me. Let's see, Friday is gonna be a little cloudy. What was I saying? Oh yeah, anyway, so I think he was gonna play a little bit and then try to figure out what is wrong with my car. He was gonna take it to get the code read and then head over to his parents again because his dad's pretty decent with cars. So, oh, those are silver. I didn't realize there were different color foils. I should have realized that. I don't know why I'm so slow. Oh, but the silver is just for the clouds for the rain. Got it, that's why. Although it is cloudy, I guess I can just use the silver cloud. Blue and silver cloud. I think we'll do that. So hopefully it's not anything too serious with my car. I don't think that it is, because this has happened before, because it's not driving funny or anything like that. It's just, it'll rock occasionally. And I think that's because of one of the sensors just needs to be cleaned off, because this has happened before. And I know somebody's gonna say that I need to get the sensor changed, like replaced, and you know what? We just don't have that kind of money. So if I can get it cleaned off and get a little bit more life out of my car, great. And we can save up to replace it. But right now, just cleaning it off would be fine. Because I did actually replace it 3 years ago when my husband and I, right before we got married. That was a fun wedding gift. I'm sitting in the middle of busy Charlotte and my car stalls out at a red light. Thankfully it was my, well, we were engaged at the time, but it was my husband sitting behind me. So, and because we were actually on the way to the mechanic, but yeah, it just sits and stalls out right in the middle of Charlotte traffic, which if you've ever been to Charlotte, you know that that is not an enjoyable thing to have happen to you. So needless to say, people were pretty upset with me. And so I did have the sensor changed at that point. So I mean, it's been 3 years. It should not need replacing again. It should just, I'm hoping, just need cleaning. Let's see, light or dark or yellow or something. Oh wait, I know what I'm missing. I'm missing my thingy down here, and we'll do more polka dots because the little dill, so this is more Beyond Paper Flowers washi. I'll just go ahead and do a little dill, do the polka dots down here to match. You know, I have to say this is a little weird not bouncing around like crazy all over the place in this planner, because that's what I usually do, and it's just odd. It's just odd. Let's see, I think on Friday I need a bigger one than one of the Post-its. But will these fit? I don't know. Well, let me use a prettier color. Well, are you gonna get up? Come on. This one's being finicky. Let's do a different one. There we go. Oh, you'll overlap a little bit, but you know what? I don't mind. I don't really mind. Yeah, it feels so weird not bouncing around all over the place in this planner right now as I'm planning, but maybe that's a good thing. Maybe that means I'm figuring out my groove in this planner, and that's a good thing. So I know you noticed that yes, it's a daily petite, but I have a coil on it and it doesn't usually come with a coil. So what I have done is I took it apart and put some extra pages in, and then went to Staples and asked them to punch and coil it for me, which they did. And it's like maybe $5-6 to have them do that. So it's really super affordable, which I like. And I love that it can lay flat, and I know that, you know, people say that it can lay flat the other way, which I understand, but I also feel like this just works better for me. I'm not a huge fan of the bound planners. I'm a coil person. I just love coil. So about halfway through the week, I'm always feeling like my life is just in chaos and I don't know what's going on or anything. So let's get that Planner Kate one out. and do that. And let's see. I like putting these little quotes up at the top. Life happens, coffee helps. I like to party. By party, I mean take naps. Yes, but I feel like that should not be on like a day of the week because, yeah, progress, not perfection. You know what? I think we're going to do this. Liquid patience and progress, not perfection. Because let's just be honest, by the time Friday hits, don't we all need a little bit of liquid patience sometimes? Okay, and then let's see. And then progress, not perfection. That's always a needed reminder. I'll put that over here on Tuesday. Okay. I'm sorry if I'm yawning so much. I don't know why. I don't know why. It's not like I've done a ton today. Okay, now I also need some little icons from, not from a freebie, but from here. Yep, so they're my little Harry Potter icons. There we go. These are the ones I'm looking for. Okay, and we need, let's see. Okay. One. Monday, Wednesday. I guess it doesn't matter who. I just need 5. As long as I don't repeat, I guess. Even if I did, I guess it wouldn't matter. You can stick up in the corner there. And you can go sit right down there. And so, yeah, these sticky notes are for a group I'm in on Facebook. And they do posting challenges throughout the week. And so I just like writing down when I post and everything. And because you can earn points for your house. And yes, we've been sorted into houses. And yes, I'm kind of a nerd like that. But you know what? It was the first book series I really got into as a kid. And I really enjoy it. It's kind of like a no-brainer thing to listen to sometimes. And no, I can't talk while I write, I don't think. I used to be able to. I used it when I taught in the classroom. I could write and speak 2 different things, but sometimes it did not work out very well, and I would write some pretty interesting things up on the board, and boy would my students make fun of me for that. They would always get a big kick out of it, which, I mean, I guess somebody's got to, right? Okay, so for my routine, so I try to be up by 4 a.m. and do my yoga challenge. Kind of get me moving for the day. This used to be 24-ounce water, now it's 16 because I'm just using a different cup. It doesn't matter what size cup it is, really, at least not to me. It's just I need to remind myself to drink water before I have my second cup of coffee. Because if I don't, then I, will have probably 2 or 3 cups of coffee and no water, and it's noon, and I just feel miserable and gross and sluggish and tired and wonder why. And that would be why, because I didn't have enough water yet. So it just kind of helps me remember that. So for my evening routine, it's taken me a while to find a good evening routine for me. And I decided it needs to be stuff that I need to do in order to feel like I'm starting the next day off on the right foot. So, I mean, I don't like waking up to a dirty house. Because then I always feel like I'm, constantly struggling against it. I like having, at least, stuff put away, not a ton of dishes all over the counter, like a bunch of toys all over the floor and stuff. Because I hate walking on things. It just drives me nuts. So yeah, my evening routine is pretty much, getting prepped for the next day so that during my morning routine, I'm not thinking about, these other things. Like, are there a ton of dishes on the counter? And is there, a bunch of, blocks or something all over the floor that I'm going to step on? Or, oh, I need to make my husband's lunch. And, because when he leaves in the morning varies, because sometimes he'll have to go meet clients. Other times he has to drive pretty far to, go meet a logger, go to a different job or something. So it varies as to when he leaves. So I like to just do it the night before so I'm not panicking and, is it ready in time? Which, he doesn't care, honestly. Like, he likes that I make him his lunch. Because it saves us money, but at the same time, he's not heartbroken if he has to stop at Bojangles or something for lunch. So, okay, so that is my habit tracker that I use. I've included at the end of every week. And when I go and do this for the next quarter, I'm not going to include that page or this page. I did this for the weekend and like meal tracking activity, and I don't use them. And so there's really no point. I think I'm going to replace these 2 pages with just 1 note page, because I just find myself wanting to make a grocery list or something like on these pages anyway. And so then we have, Friday with the Beyond Paper Flowers and the Avalon and Ninth stuff. And more Beyond Paper Flowers and Avalon and Ninth functional. And 90% of the scripts are from Surrey May 3, which I love. And then, Planner Kate, and of course, Avalon and Ninth. And so, yeah, that is this week in my functional. I hope you guys enjoyed. Bye.